Hi guys, Charles here. So in today's video, I'm going to run through a couple of Black Friday SEO strategies that you can apply for your own e-commerce store to grow your kind of organic visibility and get more eyeballs on your Black Friday sales around the holiday season. So let's just kind of delve in. I've got a few notes here that I want to run through. Let's just put myself in the corner here. So firstly, let's start with where most e-commerce stores go wrong when it comes to kind of building out their Black Friday website pages. Now, typically what I see happen is that, throughout the year, you have multiple different sales days, whether it's Black Friday, whether it's Cyber Monday, whether it's Boxing Day, Labor Day in the US is another one. And typically what I see happen is e-commerce stores just have one sales page, which they just change the content of every time there's a sale. Now, the problem with that from an SEO perspective is that every time you're changing content on the page to represent a different type of sale, you're effectively confusing Google. So they're kind of unsure about what the page is related to. Therefore, it's going to be more difficult for you to show up for, say, Black Friday keywords that you want to rank for within your industry. So what I would do instead is I'd actually create a dedicated Black Friday page. So for example, your website domain.com/collection/Black Friday or Black Friday deals. And now what that does is it means that that page is always going to be live, even throughout the year. You can keep that page live, and it's over time, it's going to continue to build authority and trust within the eyes of Google. And then you're going to rank for more keywords, certainly compared to your competitors that don't have this strategy in place. And what you could do is when Black Friday is finished, you could effectively create like a landing page that just mentions the fact that Black Friday is over, and even include, an email sign up to let people know when the next Black Friday sale is next, the following year, or even to promote Christmas sales, for example, which would probably be the next sale in the calendar year. So the other option, and now if you're a smaller store, I would just have one dedicated Black Friday page. If you're a larger e-commerce store and you've got thousands of pages, then I would have a kind of master Black Friday page that shows all of the Black Friday collections that you've got, but then links out to individual Black Friday collection pages. And I'll show you an example of a site that's doing a really good job of that. And they've actually already got their Black Friday deals live at the moment, which I would say is a little bit early in my opinion. But I kind of understand why they're doing it, because they want to be able to allow Google to crawl their pages and start showing up ready for the Black Friday period. So a couple of examples that I wanted to show you. So firstly, we've got Lego. Now, Lego have already got a Black Friday page live currently at the moment called lego.com. And I'm currently based in Malaysia. So they've got the Malaysian version of the site and then /Black Friday deals. Now, they haven't got their deals already live. At the time of recording this video, we're just over a month out from Black Friday. But what they've done is they've created this kind of landing page, like coming soon landing page. And my assumption would be once we get closer to Black Friday, they're going to switch this out and then put the live page with all the deals that they're offering. But it's almost like a preview into what they plan to sell. They've got some information on Cyber Monday. They've got some popular sets that they are currently selling. And then there's also, as you scroll down, more information on probably what sets they plan on offering during the Black Friday period. And then there's also an FAQ section, which I really like because this helps from an SEO perspective. It gives them the ability to rank for like featured snippets at the top of Google. Basically, it's just the ability to get more content and keywords on the page, which in turn is going to help it rank higher up as well. So really well designed, thought out page. And this would be the kind of ideal strategy, in my opinion. Certainly, if you don't want to start offering your Black Friday sales already, with being in October, it probably doesn't make sense to be doing that already. But this is probably the best approach, and I'm not sure when they're going to actually switch to the live Black Friday deals. But having this kind of landing page set up, it's going to allow Google to crawl the page and start ranking the page as well. Now, the second option that you can kind of run with is actually already getting the page live and ranking and showing the sales already and allowing people to purchase them. I wouldn't necessarily advise that. I think we're a bit too early. And it could be if you keep the sale going on too long, there's not that pent up demand. And there's not that urgency to actually go and purchase during that small kind of weekend period over Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But this also is an example. I'm going to show you this example from Factory Buys, which is an Australian brand selling furniture. And they've got a lot of products. And the way they've done it is they've got this master kind of Black Friday sales page. And they've actually created individual Black Friday pages for various collections as well. So if we click on this one, you'll see it's Black Friday outdoor furniture sale. They've got Black Friday outdoor furniture within the URL as well. So these aren't just linking out to their normal collection pages. These are specifically set up just for Black Friday. And you can see this in this mega menu that they've got here. So they've got Black Friday mattress sale, Black Friday bed frame sale, etc. And this is going to allow them to rank for multiple kind of Black Friday keywords. So, for example, someone's typing in Black Friday sofas, or let's see what they've got. Yeah. Black Friday bed frames. This particular page here is going to be more likely to show up. And because it's specific and it's not a generic collection, it's most likely going to show up at the top of Google. Certainly if their competitors are not doing this. And this is a more lengthy strategy. This is going to take more time. And I wouldn't suggest doing this if you're a smaller e-commerce store and you've got limited resources and you're not selling that many products. So kind of going into, I've shown you here a couple of strategies on how you would approach setting up the Black Friday page or pages if you're a larger store. The next step really is to go into doing some keyword research and delving in to see what is the main keyword that you want to go after for a particular page, because you'll find that people aren't just typing in Black Friday deals. They're typing in, specific keywords related to products that they're looking for. So there's a number of different tools you can use to do some keyword research. One of my favorites is SEO Rush, but you've got Ahrefs, this keyword finder, which is also good. Answer the Public is going to give you a list of keyword questions that people are searching for. And then actually you could just go into Google search and start typing to see and look at the related searches or what people also ask section of Google search. And that's going to show you some potential keywords that you want to target. But for example, for this video, I'm going to head over to SEO Rush. And let's say, for example, you're selling sofas. So what I want to do is try and find some keywords related to Black Friday of companies that are selling sofas. So Black Friday sofa or sofas. Let's say we're targeting customers in the US. We can see here that for this keyword, it gets 50 searches on average. But actually, if we scroll down here, you see some other keyword variations. And looking at this, if you are an e-commerce company selling sofas and you wanted to set up a Black Friday page, this would be a perfect keyword to target. So Black Friday sofa deals gets 2,400 searches, relatively easy to rank for. Obviously, it depends on how established your brand is and the overall authority of your site and how many links and quality content you've already got. But yeah, this would be a good keyword to go after. So from that, we want to make sure that we're including that keyword within certain on-page SEO elements on the page. So ideally, you want to be able to get it in the URL, the page title, the SEO title, meta description, your collection description, and then your FAQs. So you can kind of see how Lego have done something similar. They haven't got it in the URL. They've just got Black Friday deals. But on the H1 tag, they've got Lego Black Friday. And then as you scroll down the page, it's also mentioned on the page multiple different times. It doesn't look like they've actually got a kind of description as such, collection description. But they've included it here. They've included it also on the header image. And then as you scroll down at the bottom of the page, you've got a bunch of FAQs as well. And this is going to help them to rank the page higher up. Also gives them the option to rank for featured snippets or even in Google's new SGE AI overview section at the top of Google. Certain search queries, when you type them in, you're going to actually get an AI automated answer. So if anyone's searching for these types of questions specifically, it's going to rank this page as well. So that just kind of gives you an example of how to kind of approach briefly the keyword research and then make these on-page SEO elements. And then finally, what I would be doing is after you've created your page, you've optimized the page for the right keyword that you want to target for Black Friday, you then want to start promoting that page a bit further to build up the authority of the page and effectively help it rank higher, as well as get more eyeballs on that page as well, kind of leading up to Black Friday sales. So, if you're running an e-commerce store, I'm sure you're very familiar with running email campaigns. But if you're not, then, Clevio is a great tool to start building out your email and SMS campaigns leading up to Black Friday and promoting the Black Friday page or pages that you are trying to get deals from. Push notifications is another one which I don't see as many e-commerce stores using, which is effectively you might see when you land on a website, it says like opt in for our notifications. And what that does is it allows you to then push promotions to them when they're on their browser or whether they're on their mobile. And I think it's actually probably more powerful sometimes than email, because you're getting them almost like it's even more powerful than maybe even an SMS, where they're popping up on your phone every time you, as a brand, you promote a particular sale or page. You could actually include these push notifications for the customer, and it will show up on their browser and their mobile. So yeah, Push Owl is the tool that I'd recommend using. I've been testing this out on some of my clients' websites, and we're seeing some really good responses in terms of people subscribing and opting in for these notifications, and actually it's having an impact on their sales as well. And you can use that throughout the year, whether you're running a Black Friday campaign or you're just doing general sales throughout the year as well. The other thing I would do to try and generate more backlinks to your page, and that in turn is going to help you rank your Black Friday sales page, is I'd effectively pay for a PR syndication. There's various companies out there where they will do a PR press release for you, and then they'll syndicate it across various different affiliate sites and websites within their ecosystem. There's a number of different sites that you could use. PR Web is a pretty well established brand that does these PR syndications. And then another one, which is a newer company, I think they've only been around for a couple of years, is Brand Featured. I've used these guys in the past and they've been pretty good. And then finally, building out your social media content strategy as we're leading up to Black Friday, making sure that you're promoting that Black Friday deals page that you've created, that you've optimized for, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platforms you're on, making sure that you're constantly promoting that page as we lead up to Black Friday. Obviously, it needs to be done with an element of, finesse. It can't be constant sale, but obviously people are used to being sold to, especially as we lead up nearer to Black Friday. So in summary, that's kind of some ideas on how you can optimize your website from an organic perspective to start driving more sales for the Black Friday period. And if you've got any questions at all, just before I kind of wrap up this video, feel free to drop them in the comments link of this YouTube video. I'm more than happy to kind of answer any questions you have. And if you need any help on leading up to Black Friday and you want myself and my team to build out a strategy for you, then again, feel free to leave a comment on the link below, or you can reach me on Facebook or Instagram. You'll be able to find me pretty easily.